Hey, what up everybody, I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War on PS4. Hey guys, special shout out to Aaron. He hit the join button and became a member, so I wanted to give him a shout out, and I didn't remember till halfway through the video, so I'm going to put this on the front end. He's probably going to get like 50 shout outs in this video because I forgot. But yeah, shout out to you, Aaron. I really appreciate it. Thank you a lot. Thank you for joining our little club of members here. Thanks for hitting the join button and becoming a member. Now on to the video. And today we're going to be doing Gems of War spoilers for next week. The week of March 30th. And I'm trying to get this jet engine PS4 to calm down so I can actually do some live commentary for once instead of recording the video and then doing the audio. I like to do it live sometimes. But in this video I'm going to read the Gems of War spoilers for March 30th and the week of March 30th, and I'm going to show you a pure faction team you can use for the Deep Hive. First of all, let's do that. I want to tell you the reason why you should do pure faction. So let's go down to the Underworld and go down to the Deep Hive. And the reason why you want to do pure faction, which means using only troops from this faction in the delve, is because here, the faction info, the way you get renown is by getting points for the best delve defeated, best delve with no casualties, best delve using the faction's team, and treasure hoard level. So look at the best delve using the faction's team. We have 0 points right now. We're doing an event right now, so we have potions. The best time to get those points is right now, while you have a bunch of potions and stats and everything. So you want to use, at some point you want to use just troops from that kingdom, just troops from that faction, not the kingdom, the faction, and just run through one time. You can just run straight across to the boss if you want to, or you can do every room if you want to, but you need to use just the troops from that faction so you can get those points and not leave it at 0. That way it's easier to get up higher and get the pet or whatever, the stats or whatever you want to get later on. So that's how you get renown, is these 4 criteria here, and one of them is best delve using the faction's team. So you want to do that during an event because you have more stats, more potions, all that stuff. So I'll show you the team real quick and then we'll go over the spoilers probably once I show the team and everything. Let's get this going. So this was my team for just regular delving down here in the event, just to get to the end and get all the resources, which I haven't done yet, but I'm planning on doing tonight, and it's going fine. This team is good, and probably switch out the class later on if I start having trouble. Just doing that to get class experience while I can. But let's get rid of all these troops because we need only the Deep Hive troops. So we'll go there, and this is what we have to pick from. Now the Beetle Blade, not very good, unless you can get a bunch of brown on the board. It'll deal triple damage. The Moth Mage is probably the worst one. It has only a 25% chance, but at least it's boosted by brown gems to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. The Queen Beatrix is awesome. Create 9 green and 9 brown gems, then deal 72 true scatter damage. They're independent, 40% chances to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. So 40% chance to gain an extra turn and 40% chance to gain their mana back, your mana back. So really good. It's kind of like a God Truffle, but with a not a guaranteed extra turn, but also a chance of getting your mana back, and also true damage and scatter damage at that. Doesn't create as many gems, but still pretty good. So let's get one of those. And I'm going to get 3 of these. Hopefully you can get 3 as well. If not, just go down into the Deep Hive in the Underworld and throw some Chaos Shards at the portals. You need to save up some Chaos Shards for stuff like this. Then we're going to use the Scarab Knight. Gain Barrier and 28 Armor. They're independent, 25% chances boosted by brown gems to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. And he has reduced damage from skulls by 50%. So recruit him, he'll be our tank. Put him up here in the tank slot. And we have 3 Queen Beatrix. Because we need just troops from this faction. You can use them, you can put 4 Queen Beatrix if you want. or 2 Scarab Knights and 2 Queen Beatrix, or maybe, I don't know what else. That would probably be the only things I can guarantee that'll work for you. But 2 Scarab Knights, 2 Queen Beatrix, or 1 Scarab Knight and 3 Queen Beatrix, or 4 Queen Beatrix if you want. But I'm going to do it this way so I have a tank, and try to get him fully traded so he can have the reduced damage from skulls by 50%, and she can have the Royal Honey, the cleanse all allies when matching 4 or more gems. If you can't do her, it's not that big of a deal. We're just using her mostly for her spell here, so not that big of a deal. And then let's switch our banner up. We'll probably just find the deep Hive banner, because that's usually what you need. So 2 brown, 1 green. That is not what we need. That is weird. We need 2 green, 1 blue. 2 green, 1 blue. Where are you at? 2 green, 1 blue, minus brown. Dang it. 2 green, 1 blue. Or 2 blue, 1 green, I guess. 2 blue, 1 green. How about that? 2 blue, 1 green. Nope. 2 blue, 1 green. Okay, we'll just do this. So, is that what we already had it on anyway? I don't know. Anyway. And let's get into some battles. So, now we're going to get extra points for doing it with just the event troop. So, we'll do this battle real quick, and then I'll go over the spoilers for next week. And try to keep playing as I do it, because it's kind of hard to read off my phone and play at the same time. Let's let's go ahead, and I don't want to take too long just looking. Let's get this purple and brown. And though we don't need purple, it just takes it away so they can't get it. Gain barrier and 48 armor. There's a chance. Okay, let's just try that out. Cool, we got an extra turn. Let's get this green. I guess we need to start taking blue so we can get the Queen Beatrix rolling. Let's do that. I'd rather have her up than the other guy. See what happens here. We could get an extra turn, and we could get half our mana back. So didn't happen. Neither thing happened. Oh, actually, we did get half our mana back. That's good. And that's cool because we don't block the other ones as bad by getting that mana back. Alright, so let's start casting some Queen Beatrix. Hopefully we get extra turn off either the gem spawns or the 40% chance. So you have 2 chances to get an extra turn by casting that. You can just get it like you get it with a you know, an extra turn, or you can get it with the 40% chance. Now what we'd normally do is just run straight across here. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but let's go ahead and do the next room here. The team's pretty easy. You just get your Scarab up, cast it once, make sure you get that barrier, and then start casting Queen Beatrixes. Alright, for the spoilers for next week on March 30th, and I can't guarantee this is 100% accurate, but this is the only spoilers there are. So if anybody else would tell you any spoilers, this is what it would be as well. So, you know, it's spoilers. You can't predict the future. So this is just what it should be next week. Alright, so we have supposedly raids. We supposedly have raids for next week. I thought they were going to start doing like new events like the Councils of Chiefs, but I think they could have that on a slight delay and just be doing that once a month at the moment, and then maybe they'll replace raids next time it's raids turns. Maybe they're going to give raids one more week-long guild event instead of moving it to the weekend like they did with towers, with invasions. So that's what it says. It says we're going to get raids for our guild event, our week-long guild event next week. And what is it's going to be for the Blighted Lands, and the troop is called Lucifria? I'll try to look at that one for you. Where the heck? Here we go. She's no fallen angel. I wish I could put this stuff up on the screen for you guys, but I'm not. I'm on a PS4, and that kind of stuff doesn't work on here, at least as far as I know. Let's do some Queen Beatrix. So she's an arcane. So she's a spirit. What? So she's epic, a daemon rogue, a striker, and Trait 1 is Pyromania, deal double skull damage versus burning enemies. Trait number 2 is Fast, start battles with 50% mana. Trait 3 is Godslayer, deal 3 to 5 times skull damage versus bosses based on my ascension. So obviously, because it's a raid, that's our boss. And her spell is Hell Strike. Deal magic +4 damage to an enemy. If they are a boss, deal 3 times to 5 times damage based on my ascensions. Burn all enemies. Ooh, we have a new burn. It's gonna go well with people that need burn, like Ella McGrim and stuff. Used to be that Infernus was the only one that could burn all enemies, but this one burns all enemies, so that's cool. Mana color is blue purple, mana cost is 12, and it's gonna be out tomorrow. Alright, let's get back to the spoilers. If I run straight across, I'm not sure we're gonna have enough time. 1.4, we're going in treasure multiplier order, so that says 1.2, so that's not it. 1.4, maybe, that's pretty high. 1.15, no, that's as low as it gets. 1.2, second lowest. 1.3, 1.2, okay, 1.4, so we're going with the highest treasure multiplier. Let's see here, I think I clicked all the way back, so I got to get back to our spoilers, and I dropped the controller. Man, I'm just a mess. Hopefully I didn't cut the audio a little bit there. Let's take some blue if we got it, because we want to get this queen up, because that's just the whole team. Scarab has the 50% reduction, so he'll be fine. We don't need that barrier. We could just go with the queens the whole time and not even worry about him. He's just there to take damage, take skull damage. Another quick win, and you want to do this as soon as possible, but not like as soon as you think you can win with the just faction troops. You don't want to go to like level 500 and then try it unless you're like really going for that. If you're just trying to get one win in with your pure faction to get some points, just do it around level 100 or level 50 or level 150, somewhere around there, one time, just to get some points. Unless you're going for like completion of the whole faction, which is only for really super top tier players. If you're like me and you're not there yet, I just want to get some pure faction points while it's easy, so I'm doing it on 120, which I meant to do it on 100, but I don't know, I just remembered right now. But you got to do it at least once to get those points, and then later on, you know, the event will come back around, you can do it for real up to 500. But for now, just to get some points so you can maybe get the pet before it comes back around, this is how you do it for me. If you're around my level or a little bit lower, a little bit higher, that's how you should do it. But let's check out what else is going on next week. On March 31st, Tuesday, we have a faction event on Tuesday. It's one of those one-day Tuesday faction events. Those are kind of hard to get done in one night, but it depends which one it is. It's going to be Werewoods, so that's going to be harder because you have to go through like 5 rooms on that one. I just did that one and got the pet. You'll see the pet on my shoulder. I guess we'll do some more rooms since we're still doing the spoilers. 1.3 is the highest, so let's go there. Alright, so yeah, faction event for the Werewoods, and on Tuesday. So one-day event, get some Chaos Orbs, you can get some potions to get higher up, get more renown in the Werewoods, and it's giving us a Werecat. I think we already have that, so I don't need to go over that. But yeah, Werewoods faction event on Tuesday. Let's get some blue if we can get it. No, come on. Oh, he turned all our stuff purple. That stinks. Green and blue, where are you? I guess we'll do our grab. Got an extra turn. Take the brown then. Take the red and try to get skulls, I guess. Got green and brown, nice. Okay, and got our queen bee up. We got Beyonce up here. Beyonce, the queen bee. Get it? Let's try to get Beyonce up again. Come on, Beyonce. Bouncy. Come on, bouncy. Blue and green. Man, I'm just not thinking straight. Let's get our Scarab. Scarab. I'm gonna go back and forth calling it a Scarab and a Scarab. Just cuz. Oh, shout out to Damon, Aaron. Dang it. Aaron, shout out to you, man. We got a new member. I'm gonna have to record that at the beginning, too. Shout out to Aaron. We have a new member. Hit the join button. Became a member. I'm gonna go ahead and put that at the beginning, too, so it might sound a little weird, but I just thought of it, and I didn't want to miss it, because this is the next Gems of War video, so yeah, we got a new member. So now we have a full basketball team and a coach, which is me. So yeah, you can hit the join button too. It helps a lot, and I really appreciate it, Aaron. So shout out to you, man. Awesome help to the channel, and you can join a little exclusive club. I send out special messages to my members. They get to know when the videos come out before everybody else. Usually they get a shout out, and by their own shout out in a video. They get a special badge, I'm pretty sure, if I ever go live, which I will eventually, and special emojis, I'm pretty sure. So a bunch of different things just for $1.99, less than $2, and that really helps the channel because I get pennies for these videos, and those are dollars, so I'll definitely take the dollars. If you think $1.99 doesn't sound like a lot, then go ahead and do it. It's a lot to me, and I appreciate it. So thank you, Aaron. And sorry it's so late in the video. I'm gonna pop it back on the front of the video. My bad. So you get like 2 shoutouts. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Let's do this one next. I didn't even check the treasure multiplier because I was so distracted. Alright, so on Wednesday we have a pet rescue, and it's gonna be called a Wimp, and it's from the Blighted Lands. So a Blighted Lands pet called a Wimp. Let's see what it looks like here. I'm gonna click on it. Can we get an extra turn right there? No? Yeah, but I want some blue mana for the Queen Bee. For Beyonce. Blue, and come on, blue, please. We need blue. We need blue for our Queen Bee. I'm kind of glad we did blue, +2 blue, 1 green. Because we need it more blue than we need green for our Queen Bee. Come on, get an extra turn. See, nothing happened there. Oh, I did get half my mana back, so that's cool. Seems like something happens every time. You either get your mana back or you get an extra turn. Almost every time. So that's good. So Beyonce is way better than I thought she was when I first saw her. I knew she was good, but didn't know she was this good. So blue, come on blue. Green, there we go. I guess green's just as good as blue right now because our Scarab is up. So we don't have anything to take. Let's just do our Scarab. And then cast our Queen Bee. And then the only bad thing about casting the Scarab was that now it steals our mana. But that was fine. There we go. Alright, let's see what else we got going on. Let's see what the Wimp looks like here. The Wimp looks like a little devil guy. Little cute baby devil guy. His color is red, obviously. He's a devil guy. Troop type team bonus is Damon, and he's from the Blighted Lands, so seems about right. So maybe you can get Blighted Lands to the next kingdom level, or maybe not. I don't know. And you don't have to do every one of these rooms when you're just doing Pure Faction. I'm just doing it because I'm doing this. I'm doing the spoilers, so just to buy myself more time, and I get more points towards the end goal of getting all the rewards. So still fine. You could still do it this way. Give me some blue, please. It doesn't matter because the Scarab's up, so we'll take some green. Cast our Queen Bees whenever you got them. There's no reason to never not cast them, so go ahead. I mean, you could take this blue here. That's probably the only reason. There's a blue extra turn on the board. The green extra turns, you could leave those because you're going to be doing creating green, so that'll help you get an extra turn sometimes. Or, you know, you're at the end of the battle and it doesn't matter. Alright, so what is on Thursday? Thursday. That was Wednesday, April 1st, by the way, for the pet. On Thursday, we have a class event. the one-day class event for Diabolist. So Blighted Lands, Diabolist class event is gonna be on Thursday. Let's do the treasure room first, since they're both 1.15. I hope I'm not doing the audio thing by picking up and putting down my controller, dang it. So yeah, class event for Diabolist, that's pretty decent. Diabolist isn't complete trash, so it'll help you get your Diabolist up, leveled up. Or you can use a different class and just do the free turns, or you can just do the Potion of Enchantment and Potion of Explosion and go for the Chaos Orb. Usually costs more than that though, as I showed in my Stormcaller video last week. You have to spend like 500 gems just to get the Chaos Orb at the end. Luckily I got a, I hope I don't get devoured by that stupid mimic. Luckily I got a blue orb, which is what I wanted, and it's probably worth the 500, worth the gems that I spent, since I got some of them back. So maybe not worth the whole 500, but definitely worth what I ended up spending, which was like 400 or something. I don't know. I think I got like 140 back for doing the event, and then I got the blue orb, so it ended up being worth it, but still, it's a lot of gems up front just for maybe getting a blue orb. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here with the spoilers. So Thursday is the class event for Diabolist. Friday we have Bounty. Alright, Bounty. So for Blighted Lands, so it's a Blighted Lands week, obviously, next week. And then we get a new troop called Blightwing. And this should be the last spoiler. Bounty's going to be the whole weekend next weekend. It's one of the best rewards. If you complete the whole event, that's like one of the best rewards you can get is for Bounty. So make sure you do that if you can. Like Vault's probably the best event, weekend event, or event period. But Bounty is closely number 2 for the best rewards if you complete the whole thing. Okay, we have Blightwing. It's I can't see the picture very well because it's a weird picture. I can't tell what that is. It says "Blight me, baby, one more time." Cool. That's like what is that? Britney Spears. Forest, base rarity rare, troop type Daemon Beast, troop role Striker, Kingdom Blighted Lands, trait number 1 Bounty Hunter, 2 times 6 times the bounty score based on my ascension. Trait number 2 Plague Touch, inflict disease when doing skull damage. Trait number 3 is a flame, burn enemies when doing skull damage, so a lot of burning going on with the troops this upcoming week. And spell is Blighted Burn. Deal magic +1 damage to an enemy. If the enemy is diseased, explode 3 green gems. If the enemy is burning, explode 3 red gems. Mana color is green-brown, mana cost is 10. So that's what we got next week, guys. That's all the spoilers. So let's see if I can remember it without looking. We have raids for our guild event, with a troop that burns all enemies when it casts. That might be one of the only 2 or 3 burns in the game that burns the whole other team. So that could be useful, but probably not. Tuesday we have the faction event for Werewoods, which Werewoods is pretty difficult to do on your own when it's not an event. Trust me, it was really hard to get the pet, which I can't show you the pet because I'm not using my hero right now, but it's the little teddy bear with the sword and the cape. I got him just recently, and now I'm working on Stone Song Airy pet. But if you do them during the events, it's easier, so just heads up. If you try to do it with your daily delves, then it's a little bit harder. So it's really hard with Werewoods, so you can make it slightly easier. I think Werewoods is top 3 hardest factions, so try to use your potions on that day if you want to get more towards the end of it, or complete it out. Cool, I got my 150 brown troops down. Got some gems there. What was I on? So Wednesday is a pet. It's the little devil baby pet for Blighted Lands. Thursday is a class event for Diabolist. And the weekend is Bounty, which is really awesome. You get to get a bunch of awesome rewards if you complete the whole thing out. and you just use 4 bounty troops and park yourself on whatever battle that you're comfortable with. And some people go all the way to the end. Some people use Yao Gui and 3 bounty troops. Some people park themselves at like halfway through, like on 12 or 13 or whatever, and just keep doing 4 bounty troops, and you can get all rewards that way, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, make sure to do bounty. But hey, we're going to go over this stuff again tomorrow with actual visuals for it. But I just wanted to give you the spoilers a day early. I'm just trying out a new video format here, where I get to give you guys the audio spoilers for next week while we finish doing some stuff from the week before. So I hope you guys like this. If you do, we can keep doing it every Sunday. I can give you the spoilers every Sunday. And if you don't like it, let me know too, and we won't do it anymore. But I'm just looking to do a video every day, and it's not as easy as you think to think up stuff to do every day that's actually helpful. Otherwise, we would just be going through this faction, and you guys already know the team. I mean, I could have done pure faction, I guess, but I also did that, so I did spoilers and pure faction this way, and live commentary. So that's why I'm gonna have to add a little bit on the front with the shout out. But yeah, shout out Aaron, really appreciate it. Anybody else wants to join, hit the join button and become a member. It really helps for less than $2. And yeah, like, share, subscribe. 70% of you that watch are not subscribed. I completely understand. Maybe you don't have an account. Maybe you just listen and you don't even click on anything. But yeah, if you could take the time just to hit that subscribe button just one time as you're listening or watching, just take the time to hit that subscribe button or make a quick account. It takes like 5 seconds. And subscribe. If half of you guys actually that are watching were subscribed, I would have way more subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it. And if you're already subscribed, hit the like button. That's a free way to help the channel big time. It gets my video out to more people. It suggests it to people that have never seen me before. It suggests it to people that forgot about me and reminds them about me. It shoots it out to people that do want to see it and they just don't get the notification for whatever reason. It grows my channel if you just hit the like button, and if you comment, if you want to do even more, comment. I don't care if the comment just says Beyonce or something for the Queen Bee. I don't care if you just write Beyonce in the comments. Just comment. That also helps. That's like something you can do also besides just liking the video. You can also comment. That's also free, and that helps the channel. And then you can share it. You can like put it in a playlist. You can share it to a friend. Stuff like that is like going the extra mile without, hitting join and giving me actual money. Like, you can do all that stuff for free. You can subscribe, then you can like, then you can comment, then you can put it in a playlist, then you can share. All those things help for free. And then if you want to go even further than that, you can hit join, and there's $1.99, $4.99, and there's like a $50 one if you want a personalized video, which is a crazy joke one that no one's ever gonna do, but who cares? It's funny. Alright, so that was Pure Faction Team. We ran through one. I gave you the spoilers for next week, and that's it. Hope that helps y'all out. Thanks again to Aaron for joining up, and I'll see y'all next time. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.